So you're one of the younger artists in the city.
Yeah.
How old are you?
16, man.
16.
Yeah.
There you go, bro.
What's up? How's it going?
How's it going? A little bit of technical difficulties.
A little bit,
but,
just a little bit, yeah.
You know, we'll throw that in the behind the scenes. But again, thank you for coming in.
Appreciate you for having me, man. Appreciate you for having me.
We saw each other years ago. I saw you back in 2018 when you came in.
Yeah.
At the time you were 16.
16, man.
Yeah, you were saying you was a new artist, but you've grown.
Yeah.
Music's grown.
For
Your
sure.
sound has grown.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that we saw was Worth It come out.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a smash. The video was beautiful.
Appreciate it, man. Shout out French. Shout out my name, French, for shooting that. He killed it.
So tell us how you get
that.
that. You put the video together.
Yeah. So I guess it was really different from videos I've shot previously. Normally, I like to plan my videos out very far in advance, have all the little details sorted out, even like the hints that I have in the video with my branding.
Yeah.
I like to have everything really planned out. But this video, I think I was so caught up in going to LA and doing things because we shot this video in LA. I was so caught up in that whole trajectory of events that I didn't really put enough planning into the video as I would have liked.
Yeah.
I guess like I normally do, right?
So wait, was the trip to LA just to do videos, or was it just to go and visit out there as well?
Yeah, it was like a mix. It was like a music networking trip. So like we tried to like make some connections out there.
Yeah.
We also shot videos there. I recorded a song there, or just some music there, I guess. So yeah, I guess more like a music trip in general.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, we shot videos there. I guess for this video though, back to Worth It, I think I was so focused on like going to LA that I didn't really plan the video out properly. And then I remember it being like a couple days before, and I was like, yo, I don't have a perfect storyline for this, like. And we were just figuring it out in like our Airbnb, like trying to figure it out like last minute, I guess, right? And we're like, hey, we're gonna grab props here, we're gonna get this, and like we're gonna call like French's boys like casting company for like the casting people to come through. So it was honestly like a lot of last minute stress, but I remember we were literally like, planning the last details like in the car going to the shoot itself. So we were like so last minute with everything, but
it doesn't look last minute though.
Honestly, yeah, bro. Honestly, like I think that was like refreshing for me because it was like a different experience in terms of planning, right? It was like very improvisation, like. It was a lot of improvisation, and I think that actually turned out to make the video like just like even cooler than like it could have been. You know what I'm saying? So
did you always have the vibe of going in nerdy and?
Yeah, I did. Like that was something that I had like off jump. Like I knew I wanted to be like a nerd and juxtapose that with like a cool guy, and like what I'm saying, like kind of have that sort of like comparison happening throughout the video. So
exactly, but it's a good look. The video looks very well done.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It looks edited well.
Yeah.
So good for you. But from that, we've got Paralyzed coming up.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. We've got a video.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And on top of that as well, the anticipation, I genuinely think that your trajectory when it comes to music itself has grown.
Yeah.
100%, because I've tried to see everything.
Yeah, of course.
So when it comes to Paralyzed, how did that track come about?
Okay, so Paralyzed is like, I really wanted to make a song that everyone could relate to, that people could really understand.
Yeah.
I think the big thing with music is people need to actually connect with it on like an emotional level in order for like streams to do well or like people to resonate with it. It's honestly not even necessarily about the numbers. It's about how many people are gonna hit you up and be like, yo, like this song like helped me out so much. Like I needed this. I needed to hear this type of message, right? So I think Paralyzed came from like that sort of motivation. It's centered mostly around I guess catching feelings too fast for someone. Yeah. And really rushing the stages while they're not mentally there yet.
Yeah.
And you're just like going and going and going and going, trying to get to that end point, and you're having so much fun with them. You think everything's going great, and then they just leave. Like they just ghost you, and you're like, yo, I really like. At this point, if I get with someone else, I don't want to make memories with them if they're just gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like really not like, it's just kind of like it's almost like a jaded look, but over like a very upbeat like song. So it's kind of like an interesting combination, I'd say. So
how would you describe your sound? When it comes to making your sound, yeah.
I think this is funny because I think from the last interview you did to this interview, it's very, very different.
Yeah.
It's a lot more. I think there's a lot more direction now for me, at least.
You seem a lot more focused.
Yeah. No, but I mean for like even for like these last singles that I put out, like Namba, Bonita, like Spaceship, Worth It. These singles were kind of like, I would even say those singles were like me getting my footing. I don't even think those singles are really representative of my sound now. So, for example, like Paralyzed is actually the start of like this new Q type thing, where like all the singles, all the projects I'm putting out now are like very like uniform in terms of like the same type of, you know, vibe, the same like image type thing.
Exactly.
I'm a huge fan of like branding and like creating like a cool
I
image.
can see.
So that's like me, right? But I guess to answer your question, I went on like a super long tangent, but
No, that's fine.
yeah, no, but like Paralyzed, the single after, the upcoming stuff after, is, I would say, in the lane of pop, R&B, and like kind of like things in between. There's like a little bit of like rap in there too. So it's like, even like if you listen to Paralyzed, you'll notice that there's like, you know, there's singing, but there's also like rapping. Like there's a verse where I'm just like spitting, right?
Exactly.
So you'll kind of see a difference. I try to blend it. I try not to be too boxed in, but at the end of the day, like I do have like a melodic sound, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't wanna make memories with you if you're gonna walk away right after. Say you gotta go, don't matter. Say you gotta go, don't matter. Do you wanna stay or do some things?